Hey guys, it's Michelle and welcome back, or welcome if you're new. This is Mickey Lee Creates, and on this channel I share dinners that I make during the week. I am a married mom of 2 grown boys, so usually I'm just cooking for my husband and I. I do work outside of the home, so easy but delicious meals is definitely something that I strive for. So if you like these kind of videos and like this content, please consider subscribing. I love adding to my family. In this video, I'm going to be sharing 4 of the dinners that we had during the week. And the first one is buffalo chicken pasta. And really, it's a buffalo chicken Caesar pasta because I use Caesar dressing as the actual sauce. So first, I'm going to dice up my chicken. I didn't show me dicing it up. It's pretty tedious, kind of boring to watch. So I do dice up my chicken. I'm going to go ahead and throw it in the pan, and I'm going to season that with some salt, pepper, and some other seasonings. I do show you which ones that I use. And once that starts to cook down, I will put a lid on top of it and let it cook. While I was cooking my chicken, I did cook up some bow tie pasta in salted water. So this has been done and drained. I'm going to add half of it first. I should have used a bigger pot to mix it, but I didn't feel like dirtying up another pot. So I just used the same pot that I used to cook the pasta in. So what I'll do is put half of my pasta in, and then I'll add half of the chicken. And I do add all that juice in there from the chicken as it cooked. That's where all the flavoring is, really. So put that in there. Then I'll add Caesar dressing, and I think I had almost a full bottle, so this was plenty for what we needed. So I'll add part of that in there. Then I'm gonna add some hot sauce, and I use Old Bay hot sauce. Use any hot sauce that you want, that you like. This just happens to be my favorite. It is on the milder side, so it gives some heat, but with a lot of flavor. But definitely use whatever you want to use. And then I'll add some cheese. Then I'll go ahead and mix this up, and then we'll layer again. Then I'll add the rest of the pasta, rest of the chicken, more Caesar dressing, and more hot sauce. And here it is all plated up, and I just served it simply with a slice of white bread. Of course, you can serve it with anything that you want. So the next thing I have is fried shrimp basket. I cannot talk today for some odd reason. So I steamed my shrimp first, and then I coated them with some of the Ritz crackers, and then I added heavy cream to just a tiny bit to a shallow dish. Mix that all together, and then I added more Ritz crackers, crushed them up, added Italian seasoning, and also added Old Bay. So then all I'll do is mix that together, coat each shrimp, and then go ahead and fry it. Since they're already cooked, the only thing I'm doing is getting the cracker crumbs golden brown. So I did not show that I had actually fried some of those potato wedges earlier before I did the shrimp. So this is what it looks like plated up. I just had a little basket from Dollar Tree, added some parchment paper, and then cocktail sauce for my husband. Next up is taco salad, which is always a favorite. I love taco salad, and so does my husband. So all I'm going to do is ground my beef and season it. All right, and then once the beef is all done, I'll move on to, or as the beef is cooking, I'm going to move on to my lettuce. So I think I only used half of a head of lettuce, only because it's my husband and I. So I just cut that up to bite-sized pieces. So I'll add that to my bowl because that's where I'm going to mix everything. And then I'll begin to assemble. So I just keep my lettuce in there, add my taco meat in, and I think I add, after I do the taco meat, I add in my tortilla chips, which is the same chips that when I made my nachos, I use those again. They're so good. So I add that in there. And then I did see someone use like Catalina dressing. So I tried that. It was good. Next time I'll use a little bit more. I only used a little bit because I wasn't sure how it was going to taste. So I definitely would use more next time. But do that, mix it all up, and then it's ready to be served. I don't think I added any more than that. I think honestly I just mixed that up and that's how I left it. And I didn't add any more chips. No, I didn't. Okay, so I just mix this up, serve it in a bowl, and add some chips to the side. My husband likes tomatoes, so I add tomatoes to his, and then I just had some of those chips on the side to go with it. And the last meal is pot roast sandwiches. All right, so when I got home, I went ahead and fried up some French fries. I think these were the Alexia, I think I'm saying that right. If I'm not, I apologize. Rosemary French fries, they're so good. So they're a little bit on the price. They're like four, well, at my grocery store, I think they're like $4 something a bag. So a little pricier than others, but honestly, I will say they are very good. So I go ahead and fry those up, and once they're done, I'll just stick them in a bowl and season them. All right, I didn't film me shredding up my beef, but all I did was take my mix and chop and then go in and shred up my beef. Was perfectly tender, easy to chop up or not really chop, I'd say shred. So then I added it to some ciabatta rolls that I got from Aldi, and I will tell you, they're my favorite. I will not buy them from anywhere else. They're absolutely my favorite. What I did was butter them and then add some Italian seasoning and stick them in the air fryer just for about 3 minutes to crisp them up. Then you'll see I added cheese to it, stuck it back into the air fryer for another 2 minutes just so the cheese melts, and added some mayo and served it with the fries. All right, guys, that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. And if you watched the whole thing, again, thank you very much. If you like this content, as I said before in the beginning, please comment, like, subscribe. Definitely subscribe. I love new subscribers. And as always, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.